So we're at Liman Beach, and this is some of the buildings that you have facing the Mediterranean Sea. And as we pan out over here, this is the beach area. So at this juncture, we're in early February 22, so the bulk of the tourists have not arrived. So as you can see, it's much more quieter. There's a little dog walking around, and that's the Mediterranean Ocean or sea. There's a little coffee shop and juice bar. The sea is very tranquil. One thing I noticed over here is they have a lot of these machines where you can test out your boxing skills, how much power you have in a punch. But this is the boardwalk, and it stretches for miles. So we're on the Liman Beach side, and this leads you all the way to Konyaalti Beach, as well as to some other beaches further up. But these are all the buildings that are by the Mediterranean Sea, and of course to have a sea view would be more expensive, but short term might be very useful to have. So you'll have the proximity to the ocean, and the sea is right here. So as you can see, there's a lot of people already. So here we're going down into the Liman Beach. So with all this pebbles and stones with the sand, it's okay to walk with your shoes. I mean, it's advisable because there's quite a few twigs and other things like that that would be dangerous for your foot. And check, we have something that's very, very popular in Turkey is dogs. There are dogs everywhere, and Turkish people, they really love their dogs. This guy's so peacefully passed out on the sand here. It's amazing. And other people have their dogs. So this is a good spot also to catch some fishing. This is one of the first days that we've actually come out to the beach to enjoy ourselves, because it's really warm, and as you can see, a lot of people share the same enthusiasm as us. The water is so clear. And in fact, see right through it, except for the reflection from the sky. Wow. So it's nice and calm. Crossing now into the Konyaalti area. So pretty much this bridge, what it does is it separates the two sections. So you got right here Konyaalti, and then if you go to the back side of the bridge, cross it over, on the other end over there, that's Liman. So that's where we reside at this moment. Liman is still in the building process. So in terms of rentals, you would find cheaper rentals on that side, whereas in Konyaalti it's more developed. You have more restaurants, shopping, and they've even the boardwalk is more happening versus the Liman side. But I'm sure in a few months or years, Liman should be also developed similar to what we're seeing on this side. So now this is Konyaalti section of the beach, and you have a similar type of activity going on here. So you still have fishermen, and the sand is a little bit finer, less pebbly, except right by the shore. We're in a different section of the beach. It's still the boardwalk. A little place over here called the Shark Beach Club. They sell fresh juices, little sandwiches. This is something that's very popular. It's called the balik ekmek, which is a fish and bread. So, and of course, dondurma, the ice cream. There's a lot of places around here that are very cozy. You can just step in, have a coffee, or a drink. And in a few months' time, this place should be much more popular.
There's a guy with the balloons right there.
You can catch some balloons over here for the kids. There's quite a few different things that you could do in this section. There are a lot of places where you can also exercise. There's a basketball court right in the back there. One thing you'll see in Turkey is there's a bunch of ATM machines. So it covers a number of banks. But the one bank that I use a lot is something called the Halk Bank. So that's the one that's right over here. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so you can see. So that's the Halk Bank. That's a great bank to use on the ATM because they do not charge any service fees at their branch, versus many of the other banks. They do charge anyway from 18% to 25% of the transaction, or they'll charge you a fee such as 70 or 80 lira, which could be $5 to $6 on top of everything you're paying, as well as the fees that the banking institution that you're using is going to charge you as well. So something to look out for. Be careful on using any bank before you withdraw. Verify how much they're going to charge you or how little they're going to charge you before you make a decision of taking the money out. This section of the boardwalk is much more prettier. You have all these palm trees, and there's definitely more things happening here. We're surrounded by restaurants and other little spots where you can just chill out. One thing great over here is Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is always provided for free. So if you don't have a phone plan yet, you can always hop onto someone's Wi-Fi and utilize that service. And whenever you see something called WC, just remember, those are bathrooms. So we've taken a walk all along the boardwalk from the Liman Beach up to the Konyaalti Beach. So it's been very pleasant. The weather's amazing. I had to take off my sweater because the sun was really beating down on me. So I can kind of get an inclination as to the weather here in the peak of summer. It must be brutal to some degree. So I have to definitely carry some sort of sunblock or aloe vera to protect you from the rays. I know when we went to Thailand, there was a part of Thailand called Phuket, which is very close to the equator, and there were a lot of people who did not put sunblock, and because the sun is so low, they turned purple like a lobster, and their whole vacation was ruined. So something to look out for. Make sure you pick up something called the Nivea sunblock, which has extra zinc. That'll protect you from getting burnt out.
I think that's a combination of.
So we're just chilling out right now, relaxing, taking in the surroundings. So as you can see around us, there's a lot of people doing the same. So we're walking on the boardwalk. This is Konyaalti Beach, and
Walked about 5 miles.
yeah, it was a really nice walk. Right now there's a really cool breeze that's blowing through the air, and so you get a bit of sun and the breeze, and it's so refreshing. So at this moment it's kind of quiet at this whole area, mostly locals, but there's obviously people that have moved here as well, people from the Eastern European countries and other Asian countries. But in a short while, by March, April, this whole area is going to be jam-packed. So this is Ramon from the Rhodesian Connection. Hit the like, the subscribe, and the notification button so you can get all the latest videos that we post. I'll be trying to post at least 4 to 5 videos if I can per week at this moment. Maybe the minimum will be 4. Perhaps more as the weather improves and all locations are open. So this way you'll get the best information regarding the cheapest deals, the best bang for your buck with restaurants and other entertainment venues.